quick dinner prep for you guys that busy moms, dads, teens, anybody can do this, and it's about lettuce. So I know this seems very simple, and it is, but if you've never used like lettuce like this before, you might just be a little bit curious about it. Maybe not, but regardless, I thought I would share some things with you guys. Now I should say in the back, in the sous vide, I have some chicken going, and actually my husband put that in there probably 45 minutes ago. So I'm chopping lettuce. We're gonna just have a salad with that is what we're doing. But I wanted to share some interesting finds with you guys and then just show you about chopping lettuce. I'm not gonna show you the whole salad put together, but a couple things. First of all, lettuce is one of those things that you're not preparing like days in advance, because once you start chopping into it, it starts losing kind of its crispiness and its freshness. So it's not as in like a days ahead dinner type of prep. It's talking about, you know, you get home from work, you have 5 to 10 minutes, you want to go ahead and chop the lettuce for, say, tacos, or if you're doing a salad, or if you want to have it for your lunch the next day. But that's kind of about as far as it is. So today I have a couple different things I want to show you. This is romaine lettuce, and that's what we're going to be having in our salad today. It's a little bit greener than iceberg, and a lot of times if the greener the lettuce, a lot of times it has more nutrients, more minerals. Now, most lettuces, they're a lot of water, hence the fiber and all of that. They're about 95% water, which I find very interesting, which is why you can eat a whole lot of it for very little calories. But we do like to put a lot of things on our salads. So when you're getting into some of the purple color and all of that, they even say those have some antioxidants and things in it. Kind of reminds me of blueberries, like that really deep, rich color. But as far as this goes, this one's kind of medium. It doesn't have that real earthy taste, and I don't know if that's a right way to describe it. But if you get iceberg, which is the round head of lettuce, that's very kind of low on, you know, having a strong flavor. This one I would say is next, and then, you know, you have your spinach, arugula, different things like that. Okay, these right here, this was a 3-pack of romaine hearts. I have washed it. I just rinsed it in some cool water, and then I shook them really well. They make some bowls that you can put your lettuce in. It spins it and just spits off all the extra water, but I don't have one of those, so I just put it on some paper towels. You can do that. This right here is Simple Truth Organic from the JC store, and for this 3-pack, it cost $4.99. This pack right here, which is double the amount, not organic, I would still rinse either one of these. This pack was from Sam's Club, and this pack cost me $4.56. Had to write it on here because I knew by the time I got here to tell you guys about it, so you still might not want to get a pack this large, but we were having tacos and then a couple nights of salad. I think browning burger is one of the things I show on here, the deer venison that we use. You can also just toss that on top, make a taco salad. There's lots of options with lettuce. Okay, prices on those. Then, so we've rinsed it. Now when you go to chop your lettuce, you have a couple options. This right here is like an Alaskan chopper set. This right here you can find on Amazon. But they run about $70. So it's got that cutting board style. It's rounded. I like how you can just contain everything in here, because when I chop lettuce, a lot of times, you know, people will chop big pieces. I like it very tiny, almost like a chopped salad. Here's another option that I want to show you, and I'm going to put this to the side because we do not need that. Just a regular cutting board like this. I know it's frequently used. This right here costs right about $20 on Amazon. And then just your regular kitchen knife for chopping. So I'm going to kind of show you with both in case you've never seen one of these before. It's perfect for just making, I don't know, it's just perfect for chopping a lot of things. I'll chop the chicken in here in just a little bit. Banana peppers I'll put in here. I have a fresh thing of mozzarella that's going to go on the salad. I'll also put that in here. When you are chopping lettuce, the end, we're going to cut this part off, and not just the very tip. We're going to go up just a little bit, mostly because I just don't prefer that. So if I'm using this chopper, you just put that right here on your cutting board. I hope you can see this. Let me move this out of the way too. Okay. You just cut that end off. Okay, here's about how much I cut off. Can you see that? Okay, so that's about how much I'm cutting off of that. Sometimes the top will get a little bit wilty and a little bit discolored, and I'll end up chopping that off as well. This one looks pretty good, so I'm gonna keep all of that. Now you can chop big or small pieces. Again, I really like small pieces, so I'm gonna show you. I'm just kind of rocking with this cutting motion, and then everything's just staying right here in this cutting board. Because it has a bowl almost in it, and it's perfect for this cutter. Okay, here's about the size of the lettuce. Because you know how sometimes when you're eating your salad and it just gets all over your face because it's just too big of pieces, and then you're trying to cut it and all of that. So if you make your own, you can just cut it to the size of pieces that you want. And I do prefer the smaller pieces. So if you've never tried that, curious to know, do you like the big pieces of lettuce or the smaller pieces of lettuce? And maybe let me know in the comments below what your favorite type of lettuce is. Is it the iceberg, the romaine, spinach? There's lots of other kinds out there. If you've been in the grocery aisle, you have seen them all. And now I'm just going back through the other way with this. Okay, and then I'm just gonna put all of this in a great big salad bowl. Okay, now using this cutting board here, same process. I'm gonna cut the end off here, put it to the side. Now if you have compost or chickens or something like that, that would be great to give to them. Or just chuck it out in the weeds if you live in the country like we do. All right, same thing. When you're cutting, you're not like chopping. It's kind of a push through if you're new to that. And I'm just going through. Again, I'm making smaller pieces. That's just my preference. And the whole purpose of this is we're not eating for another, I don't know, 30 to 40 minutes probably, but I've got a few things I need to get done, and so getting this part taken care of will just allow for me to go on and get some other things done that I need to get done. By the way, I'm Anna. If we have not met, sorry, I should have introduced myself. From Keep It Simple, Anna Sue, and I like to share recipes, daily life ideas, way to find joy in the day-to-day normals. Most mornings, you can meet with me right about 5:30 in the morning. I like to say we're having our daily bread in the morning and then our daily bread dinner at night. But I'll be reading through the Bible. I'm doing a Bible in a Year beginner plan. If you would like to join me for that, we're on a 60-day challenge right now. Okay. I'm getting to the end of this, but it doesn't look wilty or bad, so I'll keep it. It's just not my favorite part of it, but waste not, want not, right? Okay. And that is it. And if you hold tight, I'll show you my salad bowl. Hold on just a second, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. This really is a salad bowl. It's in the shape of a leaf. We got this over 20 years ago as a wedding gift, and I use this bowl all the time. I didn't always, but of course, you know, there's just some things you don't feel right getting rid of, but now I use this bowl all the time. I like how big it is, how shallow it is, so you can kind of mix all your ingredients for the salad in it, and you're getting little bites of everything in your salad. You're not missing out on some of the other things. So we're gonna put this in here. And when you've got this, my hands are clean, they've been washed. I'm gonna mix it together. You don't have to use your hands if you don't want to, but that way the lighter part, the darker part, it's all kind of mixed around. So, oh, another thing I forgot to tell you I was putting on the salad, we've got some hard-boiled eggs. So my youngest son is very much into having hard-boiled eggs. We're all into having kind of extra protein around here, so it's a great way to have that. Okay, that's it. I know, simple, but I hope this helps you. If you found value in what you heard today, please give me that thumbs up. And if you're interested in, you know, hanging out more, seeing more videos, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I hope to see you next time. I'll see you guys later.